Shalom, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Let's dive into the Word. So, in today's Gospel, we see that the Jews approached Jesus as Jesus was teaching and said, "By what authority are you doing these things? And who gave you this authority?" They were questioning Jesus' authority. So, brothers and sisters, I would like to ask you this question. If Jesus was to turn up today and he wanted to preach to us, to share the good news, what would we say to him? Would we say, "Wait, let me see your qualifications," or "Where have you preached that? Where have you gone to preach that?" Or would we actually allow him to preach to us and allow his words and deeds to resonate deeply within us? Brothers and sisters, we live in a world where people crave for qualifications, and since we were young, we were always taught that you really need to get good results or a certain qualifications. We were always told that we need to get a certain number of A's. We always needed to, achieve a certain CGPA to prove yourself. Or we needed that professional qualifications. For example, if you're a motivational speaker, people would definitely ask you, "Where have you spoken at which event?" All sorts of things to define your ability or just to prove yourself. And there's always this double standard where if you have enough of experience, and if you don't, our minds have been poisoned with what the world wants us to achieve, but not what the Lord aspires for us. God's wisdom is not confined to the worldly wise, and God's grace is not confined to those of whom the world approves. Next, Jesus asked the Jews whether John's baptism was heavenly or of human origin, but they replied that they didn't know. In John Chrysostom, in his commentary, said that the priests were tormented with jealousy because they had seen Christ entering the temple in great glory. And the Jews were very jealous of Jesus. Brothers and sisters, it's just the same for those of us, in this world, where those of us who wants to proclaim the good news of Christ, there will definitely be hiccups along the way. There will always be people who are envious. There will always be people who are jealous of us, and there will always be people who are ever ready to condemn us or try to put us down. But let us be reminded that Jesus does not look at our qualifications in the world we're in. He's not jealous of our worldly achievements. He is rather looking deep into our souls for our heavenly achievements. Have we done enough? Brothers and sisters, we are so caught up chasing for worldly ambitions. And have we ever thought of our heavenly ambitions? Let us reflect on this. Ask ourselves if we've done enough. And just think about it. Have you done enough? Shalom, my brothers and sisters. God bless.